Hello students, welcome again. In the last class, we discussed about how to draw logic diagram for the given function and also how to simplify the given function, and we can draw the equivalent circuit diagram for simplified function. So today's topic is complement of a function. Before we discuss about this complement of a function, we have to discuss something about literal. Okay, then what do you mean by literal here? Literal is nothing but it is a variable. Okay, literal is nothing but it is a variable. The variable may be primed or unprimed. So I can define literal. It is primed or unprimed variable. Okay, if we implement any circuit or any logic diagram with the help of given function, say for example the function is like this, x plus yz. Okay, these literals are nothing but which we have the input to the gate. If it is in case of circuit diagram, literals are nothing but these are input to the gate. In algebraic manipulation, we call literal as a primed or unprimed variable. If it is in the case of circuit diagram, literals are nothing but these are the input to the gate. So I will demonstrate that how these will become an input to the gate. The function is like this, that is x plus yz. If I implement the circuit diagram for this, how I have to write? This is x. So what is x means? Here x is nothing but it is a input to the OR gate. Am I right? Okay, I will write this is y and this is z. And what these y and z? Y and z are the input to the AND gate, right? Because y dot z means y and z. So this is output, and here x is the input to the OR gate. I write that like this. Okay, now you can observe here x is the input to the OR gate, y and z are the input to the AND gate. These are the literals in case of algebra. In case of circuit diagram, these x, y, z are the literals which are the inputs to the circuit diagram or input to the gate, you can call. This is all about literal here. Okay. Okay. Now we have to discuss about complement of a function. Already you know that what is function and how to simplify the given function. The example which I have taken right here, which is f equals to x plus y z. What is the complement of a function? The complement of a function f is f dash, or you can call f prime or f bar, you can call. Correct. This is all about complement of a function, and this complement of a function is obtained from an interchange of zeros for ones and ones for zeros. Okay, in the value of f prime. I will show you how it will be. Okay, the complement of a function may be derived from algebraically uh, through De Morgan's theorem. I hope you are already familiar with this De Morgan's theorem. What De Morgan's theorem says that, say for example, if the function is like this, f equals to x, y, our De Morgan's theorem says that product, okay, if I take complement of a function f dash, so this will become x dot y whole prime, right? The whole complement of any product is equals to sum of individual complement, that is x prime plus y prime. This is our De Morgan's theorem. So any given function can be complemented or can be derived from the De Morgan's theorem. That is our concept right here. Okay. This is in the case of only two values. Say for example, if the function is like this, again I'll write one more, f2 equals to x plus y whole prime. What our De Morgan's theorem says, that if I want to complement the function f2, that is f2 prime, which is equals to x prime dot y prime. This is our De Morgan's theorem, right? So this is in the case of two variables by using De Morgan's theorem. Then what if we have to do if the function consists of three or more variables? That is our topic right here. So I will show you how to complement the given function if it consists of three or more variables. Say for example, the function is like this, f3 equals to any variable, you can take x plus y plus z or a plus b plus c, whatever. I take now a plus b plus c whole complement. What it means? f3, I'll write here f3 equals to a plus b plus c, f3 complement equals to a plus b plus c complement. Then what is the result here? As you know, if you apply De Morgan's theorem, the result will be, if it is a plus b whole prime, it can be written as a prime dot b prime. Wherever or operator is there, we interchange that or into, or is interchanged into and, right? And complement is individualized. So to solve this, I can use Boolean postulates also or some basic theorems also. So what I will do is, just I will write this function a plus, I can write x. Here x is termed as x equals to a plus, x equals to b plus c. Okay, x equals to b plus c. I think you are understanding now. So then it will becomes a plus x whole prime. Am I right? Okay. Now you can apply De Morgan's theorem, because already you know how to apply De Morgan's theorem for two variables, right? So you can write like this. This is sum of or complement of a sum. So I can write individual complement of a product, that is a prime dot x prime. Am I right? Now, as usual, you can simplify this. A prime is as usual. X prime means what? Here b plus c. So I can write x as b plus c whole complement. Am I right? Now you can see a prime. Now you apply De Morgan's theorem for this step, that is b plus c whole prime. How I can write this? This can be written as b prime plus can be changed into dot and c prime. This is by, if you want you can write here by De Morgan's theorem. Okay. Now we have already discussed laws like associative law, correct, commutative law and all. So I can write this a prime dot b prime dot c prime by which law? That is associative law, right? So this is the complement of a given function for three variables. I think you are getting now. Okay, this is how you can write a complement of a given function by applying De Morgan's theorem. Here, the generalized form of De Morgan's theorem states that the complement of a function is obtained by interchanging and or operators and complementing literal. You can write if you want. This is done by interchanging and with or with and complementing literals. That is the De Morgan's theorem right here. Okay. Some examples I would like to take now to explain this complementation. Okay. Okay, I will give some example to you and you can solve. So I will show first how to solve that. I will write find the complement of the complement of functions. I will give some functions, that is f1 equals to x prime y into z prime plus x prime or x bar y prime z. This also can be written like this. I write in the bracket, that is x bar y z bar, you can call plus x bar y bar z. You can take prime or you can take bar, both are same only. Okay, I write here or. Okay, now how to complement this given function? F1 is given, so I can write F1 prime. By applying De Morgan theorem directly, you can write the complement of a given function. That is, first you need to take brackets to the given function. So what I will do is x prime y z prime whole prime plus z prime plus x prime y prime z whole prime. Am I right? This is the complement of a given function. If you solve this by using De Morgan's theorem, you will get the correct result. So as you know, the product of, say, if you consider this as a x, this as a y, what it means? X plus y whole prime equals to what? X prime dot y prime. Am I right? So same steps I will write here, that is, first take the first values. So I will write, that is x prime y z, wait, okay, what it was, plus x prime y prime z, right? This is bar. Okay, now it will become x prime y z prime dot, plus operator becomes dot, here x prime y prime z whole prime. Am I right? Okay, now you can apply De Morgan's theorem for this and for this. First I will take this one. How I can write? This is x plus y prime plus z, okay, dot as usual, because these two are different brackets. So I write x plus y plus z. Okay, this is the complement of a given function. To understand this, very simple procedure for this is, wherever literal is primed, you make it unprimed. Wherever dots are there, you put plus. Okay, once again I will tell you. Simple procedure for this is, say again same example I will take, f1 equals to x prime y z prime plus x prime y prime z. Wherever prime is there, you make it unprimed. Wherever unprimed literals are there, you make into primed literals. So x is primed, so I write it as x only. Y is unprimed, but x and y in between there is a dot, so I will put plus. So I write y as a primed. Z is primed already, so I have to make it unprimed with the plus operator, plus z. So I take it into one bracket. Here plus is there in between, so I will write it as a dot. Here x prime is there, so I write x, plus y prime is there, I write only y, plus z is there, so I write z prime. This is how you can complement a given function. I hope this is clear to you. So let me take one more example to understand this complement of a given function. Okay, so say for example function is like this, f2 equals to, what I will take, x into y prime z prime plus y z. f2 equals to x into y prime z prime plus yz. Okay, so we have to complement this given function. So I will write f2 prime is equals to, I have to make this whole complement, right? So that x into y prime z prime plus y z bracket complete, so whole prime, correct? Okay, now you apply De Morgan's theorem for this and this, right? For x dot this whole, right? So how I have to write this? That is x prime dot this whole bracket, that is y prime z prime plus y z whole complement. Okay, now apply De Morgan's theorem as many as possible, means wherever necessity is there you have to apply De Morgan's theorem. So x prime is as usual. Now apply De Morgan's theorem for this bracket, that is I write y prime z prime whole prime dot y z whole prime. Okay, now you see x prime dot, if I write or simplify this, y double prime plus z double prime it is, this is dot as usual, so I can write this y prime plus z prime by the De Morgan's theorem. Now write x prime dot y double prime means what, again it is y by the rules as we discussed before. Z double prime means what, z itself. Okay, dot y prime plus z prime. This is how we have to simplify the given function. So I can write this as x prime dot y plus z, this is not to, this is z. Okay, y prime plus z prime, this is the complement of a given function, that is f2 prime equals to this one. Directly also you can write, wherever dot is there you put plus, wherever prime is there make it unprime. Say for example if I write this f2 equals to x into y prime z prime plus yz, if you want to directly write that complement of a given function, that is f2 prime, so write x prime plus y plus z dot y prime plus z prime. Directly also you can write, this is how you can simplify given function into complement of a function by the De Morgan's theorem. Okay, and one more thing you have to remember, that the dual of a function is obtained from interchange of and or operators and ones and zeros. Okay, okay, some other example I will give to you, those are, I will write here. Find the complement of a function. Find the complement of a function. Complement of function I'll write f1 equals to x prime y z prime plus x prime y prime z. Okay, what we have to do, same example I have written now. So this is a concept of find the complement of a function by taking I write here, by taking dual and complementing each literal, by taking their dual and complementing, right here, complementing each literal means variable here. Okay, literal, I only write that the dual of f1 is, the dual of f1 is, this is already been explained, wherever ones are there you make into 0, wherever plus is there you make it into dot, wherever dot is there you put just plus. That is what dual we call. Duality principle also we have discussed. Okay, if you apply duality you have to make interchange. So I write here interchange and to or to and complementing each literal, complementing each literal in the sense, if it is primed literal make it unprimed, if it is unprimed literal make it prime. That is the complementing each literal. So how I have to write x prime y z prime plus x prime y z. Okay, and to or, so x prime dot y z prime, so I write x plus y prime plus z. Okay, so here plus is there, see, or to and, or is there I make it and, so I write x, okay, x prime y prime z it is, so this is prime, right? So I will write x plus y plus z prime. This is how you can write the given function to you. You have to write using or applying duality to the function. F2 equals to x into y prime z prime plus yz. You do this and submit it to me. I hope this concept is clear to you. Okay, thank you.